From the very early days of Renew Wellbeing, I have known that names were more important than numbers. And that lady said to me, I like coming here because now someone knows my name. And it transpired she could go all week and not hear her name spoken. I knew that I was ruined for doing anything normal again, that we must have places where at least we know people's names, where people are known by their name and not by their label. So this week's vlog is all about names, and the names that we are called and call ourselves and that God calls us, and also the names of some of our centres, why names are important. I'd like to give the first word to one of our regulars with the name the same as mine. It's a good name. So here's Ruth. Ruth was at the retreat we had on Saturday online, which was lovely, and read this lovely reflection she's had about names, which I've asked her to read just now. So Ruth, tell us what you've been thinking about names.
Well, at the retreat, God led me to Isaiah 43. Do not be afraid. I have called you. I have summoned you by name, and you are mine. And names in all culture are how you are identified as you. It is who you are. Names are given to you by your family. Family names are often given to further generations. The children perhaps being named after their father. And that reflects the connection between the father and the son. By this way, names tell us not just who we are, but also tells us whose we are. We're in a massive family where all members are as important as each. And the family has God as at the head, as the father, all knowing, all loving head of the family.
Thanks, Ruth. How lovely to be part of a family with a father who names us. I know it's tricky. Some of you don't love your names. You don't love the connotation of your name, or have a difficult relationship with the one who chose your name. Within this Renew family, we're finding a new way of being family, aren't we? I think some of the names of our Renew centres reflect that. Either it's a number of the number on the road, or maybe a psalm or a chapter and a verse, something that's meant a lot to you. But it also can be a word. So the safe place in Northern Ireland, or Slantashe in the Isle of Man, which is Manx for health and peace, which is sort of like well-being. Or my top favourite, Renew with a Brew. Renew with a Brew in Warrington, you know exactly what you're going to get when you walk through the door there. We're going to be taking some time over the next few weeks leading up to Christmas to meditate on this name, Emmanuel, God with us, from Isaiah chapter 7. So many beautiful names that we often call God, and we say that in the mornings, don't we, when we do morning prayer, thinking of his character. I'm going to particularly concentrate on this beautiful name, Emmanuel. You'll know that names are important to me if you've read Slow Down, Show Up and Pray, or The A to Z of Wellbeing, and both have got this poem in. My name inscribed on eternal palms, my days written and planned, held in stronger arms, our name, his church, sweet bride, chosen one, his name, our battle cry and soul song, this name above all other names, in whom our name belongs, for unnamed, unknown, unloved ones who spend a day, a week, a year not hearing they are loved, and often when their name is heard, the name that came with life, breath, that created word, that precious name called out in clinical spaces, attached to notes from officious faces. For those whose labels show before their names, who have not heard the whisper of the Father, Spirit, Son who came, the ones who no one knows their name, he calls you bride, come out from death-filled tomb, and breathing in his life, breathe out and make some room, a space where all are known by name and face, and where his name is never far but near to all, and where we hear his call, come out, come near, come back, come here, my child, my bride, beloved, blessed and named, my name, your name, our name, all held within the name above all other names, and in this name we live and move and have our being, well-being, dwell-being, to dwell in him and him in me, and there to find each other free, his offspring, bound in love and grace, where each is known and loved and finds their place. Do join us as we meditate on Emmanuel, God with us, over the next few weeks. May you know that he calls you by name, that he loves and names you his child. And may you speak the names of others with love and acceptance this week, and praise his name with every breath. Amen.